fiending for that. Skip, I don't work for that.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3.
That's right, it is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And look at this beautiful young lady. Vioticc, how you doing, my love?
I'm feeling blessed. God woke me up this morning. Amen.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about. That's the first thing I do when I wake up is I talk to God and thank him for another day, right?
Yes.
100%. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, y'all, she came through with some beautiful energy this morning. That's what I'm talking about on a Saturday morning.
Thank you. What would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do? He gonna take the wheel. That's what he's gonna do.
Right.
Give us a brief introduction. We're gonna dive in.
Okay, so I'm from South Jersey. I'm Vioticc. I've been doing music since 2019. I just started taking it serious last year when I graduated with my bachelor's in psychology.
Clock that.
Thank you. All about my education. But no, music has just been there to save me. When I'm at my lowest, I write. It helps put me in better spirits. And I just want to make music so people can relate and help them feel better.
Absolutely. It's definitely like a form of therapy.
Yes.
We all need something to pour into because that human element be kicking in sometimes.
Yes.
We as women get emotional.
We go through everything. No matter if you're rich, poor, broke, you can relate to heartbreak, love, all of that.
Yeah, 100%. So to be exact, is it Sicklerville? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, Sicklerville. It's a little small city in South Jersey, but I've been born and raised there for forever. So
that is dope. Take us back, growing up out there at all. Did growing up in South Jersey influence you for wanting to do music?
So actually, no. So basically, on my dad's side, he's from Philly. So my uncles and my dad, basically, I grew up with the Nas, Tupac, Jay-Z, The Roots, Common. So that's what really put that kick in me, the love for music. And then on my mom's side, I wake up to Bleach and Alicia Keys and Jill Scott. So that's what really put my influence in for the music. I could feel the soul.
I was about to say, you kind of got an old soul when it comes to music because you know a lot of some of the greats and the legends that came long before you.
Most definitely.
How important is that? Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes like some of these young artists, no shade, but I'm gonna throw a little shade. They don't know about any of the greats that came before them, especially maybe from their area to kind of open the path. How important is that to you to kind of study the greats that came before you?
I just feel like even if to a person who's unaware who these artists are, it's always good to educate yourself. I mean, you gotta pay homage when it's due.
Yeah.
These ladies opened in doors before the Sexy Reds and Nickies. They've been putting in that work, so it's always good to do your research and your history.
Absolutely, I agree. So you started, you said in 2019.
Yes.
During your freshman year in college.
Yes.
What did that look like balance-wise?
Girl, I was rapping. It was so crazy. So I did my first track like in the basement, and I thought it was the hardest out, but I'm growing, I'm elevating, wordplay is getting better, studying the craft. I'm even trying to go back to school for music itself. So I've been just trying to elevate. It's all about growth. If you're not growing, then there's something wrong.
Definitely. So do you want to learn music theory?
Yes.
I think that's one of the most important things an artist can do because a lot of artists know how to greatly construct a song, but once they learn music theory, it just enhances what they already have going on because you really understand how to construct a song.
Yes.
That is dope.
I got inspired because I read in an article, I think Kendrick Lamar went back to school for music, and that boy been taking off.
Exactly, absolutely. So my videographer who films my mic drop performances, he knows everything, and he was teaching me a little bit about music theory, and I never really understood how important and helpful it was until he broke down why, like even from the tempo of the beats, there's just so many things. I'm like, bro, I would have never have known that.
Yeah, all that stuff matters.
It does, definitely, 100%. So you've been grinding since your college days.
Yes.
But things really turned up after your psychology degree.
Yes.
Congratulations on that, first and foremost.
Thank you.
How long did it take to get your degree? Was it a 4-year?
So it was 4 years, but I got in 3 years with good grades, just making straight A's every semester. I was just locked in.
Focused.
Yes.
Y'all heard that. She did it in 3. It is possible.
It's possible. Very hard. It requires discipline. Everybody goes at their own pace, but you really just gotta, it's about your mental. Just push yourself is what I'm saying.
Yes. So with your academic background, do you feel like it has now shaped your approach, how you actually approach music?
Yes. I look at it, I love music, but I feel like a lot of upcoming artists, we gotta look at it as a business perspective, and a lot of us don't know the business. So I'm just trying to educate myself on the music theory and also business as well.
That's another important step, and I'm glad that you said that, because I feel like sometimes I'll say it to artists, but they're like, to hear it from another artist how important it is to understand the music business, because you ain't trying to leave no money on the table, right?
Right, and you don't want to get, screwed over, so you really got to study and know what you're doing. And if you don't know, it's cool, just educate yourself. That's what I'm doing right now.
So over these, we'll say 6 years now that you've been doing it, what has been that biggest lesson that you've learned?
Biggest lesson? Not everybody's going to support you or like your music. It doesn't mean that you're trash. It's just, it's not your audience. It's not their cup of tea. Keep going. I don't care if it take you 10, 15 years. One day it's going to pop off. You only lose when you quit, so keep going.
That is facts. We cannot please everybody, nor should we try to.
Yes.
We'll drive ourselves crazy trying to please the whole world, right?
Honestly, and I mean, like, they talked about Jesus, and I'm no greater than Jesus, so it is what it is.
That is facts. And with social media, they talk about everybody.
Yes, you can't do nothing right.
Definitely. So what are some of the things that you do to cater to the people that are supporting you?
I always try to have side conversations with them in my DMs. I always tell them how thankful and supportive I am of them. If I have it, I'll give back. I'll try to do little stuff like that. I'm really big on people who support me. I support them back. Like even my nail tech, lash tech, they go crazy for my music, and I support it by supporting their business.
Hey, I say your lashes look beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, dang.
Shout out to Lashes by Kai.
I was getting lash sidebar. Men don't care about this stuff, but I was getting lash extensions for like over 2 years, and I just kept getting fills. I didn't give them a break. And I finally had to take them off because my lash tech is like, sis, like, you got to take them off and give your natural lashes a break.
Yes.
And it's like now I feel like I kind of almost, I don't want to say I ruined my lashes, but they don't grow as good as they used to. So now I'm just on the strips for a little minute.
Yes, it's always good to give your hair or even lashes a break. Like, don't keep putting it on. Like, even with wigs, I wear wigs, but if I keep putting it on, my hair will break off. We got to give it a break.
Exactly. You got to let the scalp breathe.
Let it breathe.
Definitely. So you've got over 7,000 streams on these major platforms. Has it increased?
It's still going up right now.
Okay.
I'm at 8K. Thank you. A win is a win for me. I'm upcoming, so I love it because I don't even know 8,000 people. So I'm grateful.
Listen, that is a huge number. If you really think about it, like, that is a huge number. That's a major accomplishment, even if it's 1,000 people.
Yeah, that's still a lot because a lot of people can't think, oh, I know 1,000 people I could call up. So anybody taking their time, because time is valuable, to listen to me, I love you forever.
No,
Thank you.
facts. And you've also had a viral moment on Triller as well.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What was it that went viral?
So one of my songs called Selenko, that's going to be on my upcoming EP called 308. I woke up one day to see 60,000 views, and I was like, oh, I was shocked. They love me. They feeling me. So it really touched my heart because as an upcoming artist, sometimes I feel like giving up. I don't see results fast enough, but you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing.
Yeah. What's keeping you pushing?
God, my supportive system, my family, my man, and just the word of God, honestly. As long as I wake up breathing, I know it's another day to go get it.
That is facts. So you got 7,000 streams. You've hit major platforms. You also went viral on Triller.
Yes.
Which of those really hit the hardest for you?
I would say going viral on Triller because there's a lot of times as I was upcoming, people telling me I wouldn't make it, couldn't do it, and seeing progress on my own after they tried to throw dirt on my name, it's a wonderful feeling.
Why y'all was throwing dirt on her name? She's a sweetheart.
Right.
Because they listen, they ain't got no motion.
Right. They jealous.
The people with the least amount of motion always have the most to say. He over there, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, y'all are a bunch of cornballs. Like, y'all the ones probably still living in your mama's house, like playing video games no motion.
Crazy part is, it's not wrong if you're living at your mama's house. We in inflation. But
right.
The thing is, don't project your insecurities on me. Don't be mad because I'm chasing my dreams and you're too scared. You're operating out of fear. So don't come for me that I'm really pushing it and pursuing it.
Exactly, 100%. I agree. And then they always be having like private accounts too.
Oh my gosh, no profile picture. Like, come on.
It's like y'all built this account to troll on people.
Honestly.
It's corny. So you've been able to tap in with some other platforms like Blockwork TV.
Yes.
WeFam ATL, which, both great platforms.
Yes, both booming. Shout out to them.
How did these opportunities come about for you?
So basically, as an upcoming artist, I be just putting in hashtags. I be trying to look the best way to put myself out there. I was blessed that both platforms allowed me to get on, and it's helped me grow a fan base in New York and also in Atlanta. So I'm just grateful that the people rock with me for real.
So let's give some of these other artists a gym real quick. What are some of like the hashtags that you search in order to find these platforms?
Hashtags, you want to use mic performance. You want to think of cities like Atlanta, maybe New York. You want to type in performance, or you just want to do the FYP viral. You'll usually see that a lot because that's what a lot of them use. But you just got to keep scrolling.
I love that. I want to talk about that because I used to be really big on using a ton of hashtags, and then I kind of scaled back. But now it makes me think maybe I need to start doing it again a little bit more, because there are people that definitely utilize it, because I know I do.
Like me.
You know, like if I'm looking for certain things, so I'm like, why would I not still do that? So you just lit a fire up under me. I got to start putting them hashtags back up there.
Hashtags are everything. It's somebody out there, so they're going to see it. Keep using the hashtags.
Definitely. In your area in South Jersey, is there platforms, whether it's podcasts, performance platforms, you know, for artists to get involved with?
Yeah, so there's an upcoming platform. I think it's called Block something. This guy named Cell Block, he does it. He's putting on for the artists in Jersey. They got a whole bunch in Philly because I'm right next to Philly, back at a class, bars on lock. So people really got to come check it out. It's dope.
You said your dad is from Philly?
Yes.
So do you have family out there?
Yes.
Do you get back and forth? You said it's right there. You get back and forth a lot?
Yeah, so it's on like a 20-minute drive for me. So I'm like back and forth over there all the time. It's real chill.
Philly historically has produced a lot of superstar talent as well.
Yes. Y'all know the obvious: Meek Mill, Will Smith, Kevin Hart, so many more. Jill Scott, so many. The Roots. We're known for Philly's known for that.
It really is. Do you know a young lady out of Philly? She's young. I think she's maybe like 18. Her name is Deja.
Yes, I heard her. Shout out to her. She's hard, yo.
That's my girl, man. She came and freestyled on my other platform like a while back before she really started blowing up. So she was, I think, maybe 17 at that time.
Yeah, she's killing it. Shout out to her. It's so dope to see another black woman flourishing.
Absolutely. How does that inspire you?
It just makes me want to go harder. For real, I don't even understand how people be hating when I see stuff like that. It's like, damn, she did it. I could do it. Shout outs to her.
Yes, definitely. And getting involved in these platforms, like you said, WeFam ATL, Blockwork TV, what do you learn from those type of experiences?
To basically believe in yourself. I don't give a fuck if you. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I?
No, yeah, girl. Say what the fuck you want. It's
I
cool.
don't care if you're rapping about pussy, drugs, whatever. Believe in that. Because if you don't believe in it, we not gonna believe in it either. So really sell what you're trying to sell.
That is powerful, because people will know if it's cap or not.
Yes. Like, they'll perform with no energy, just do it like this. And it's like, nigga, I don't believe it, so I know you're lying about what you're saying.
Right. You can't expect other people to believe it if you really ain't living that life.
Right.
And it's cool to have some songs where you talk about some stuff maybe, but don't make all of your music like that.
Right, because some of y'all out here be lying. So you didn't shoot John, and I don't know why you put it in the song. The feds is watching.
Nah, facts, and trust me, now they using that shit against you.
Yes, black men, please stop.
Yes, please, because they are making an example out of them. Like, we'll say Thug for an example.
Yeah.
Like, they are truly, that's what they want to do. That's what this white system is set up to do. I'll say it, to make an example out of these young black men who potentially are incriminating themselves, but they may not have ever even done that. It's just it's a song, it's a lyric.
But that's what they do. Like, even Pac was talking about this in the 90s. Like, they give you the tools to, destroy yourself. And like, these black men, I pray that they see the pattern, because this is what they want.
Yes, absolutely. What is your process when you're actually like putting together a new song? Are you a writer? Are you punching in?
Yes, so I write and punch in. So when I'm writing, it really comes from like an emotion. Whatever I'm feeling at the time I write, I hear a beat, and then I'll like it'll start coming to me, then I'll just write it down. When I'm punching in, I'm just flowing on it. Whatever I feel, I'm just saying it.
Got you. Where do you feel like, which one, or does it depend on the song where you maybe put together your best music? Is it from punching in, from writing, or does it depend on the record?
I would say writing, because it gives me time to think. And when you give anybody time to think, greatness can come from that. So I'm a writer all day.
I love it. So you typically have to hear the beat first, then you vibe off of that?
Yes. I mean, like, there's occasionally times, if I'm drunk, a little high, hear the beat. Okay, it'll come off the dome. But I usually like to write and think about it.
Okay, so what are your studio must-haves then?
Studio must-haves. Okay. So I smoke. So some reefer, some water, obviously stay hydrated, cranberries, a notebook, and just good energy, good vibes.
Okay, cranberries. I haven't heard that one before.
Yes, it's healthy for you. So
Listen, I am a cranberry-aholic. That's
Okay.
That's why I say they are very, especially for us as women.
yes, it helps pH balance and all.
Absolutely, all them girly girl stuff.
Yeah.
That's dope, though. That is dope. Okay, y'all get on y'all cranberries.
Okay.
Definitely. So your music, it blends like energy, but also originality at the same time. Who are some of your biggest musical influence? I know you named some early on, but we'll say from your area.
From my area. Talking about now, we're just in general.
In general.
In general, from my area, Joe Scott, one. I fuck with Dage. Who else? I think Lil Bucks is hard. He from Philly. He's hard. Who else? Coi Leray. She's from Jersey. I love her.
I love her too.
She's like, oh my gosh, she's my biggest influence. Like, I like how she just punching and she just be flowing with everything. So shout outs to her.
So how do you stay motivated and influenced by these other artists, but keep your music like unique to yourself at the same time?
When I see them thriving, it gives me like, it shows me what my life could be like. But I also tell myself, my pace is my pace. I don't compare myself to their journey, because what God has in store for me will be in store. Whether it's now, 10 years, 5 years, I just keep going, put God first. I'm going to get to where I'm going.
That is facts. You cannot compare your journey to anybody else's, because whatever
Drive
God
yourself
intended for
crazy.
you, yes. And there's comparison is the thief of joy, as they say.
It is.
And it's the facts. You'll get in a true depression or in a rut trying to compare yourself, like, why him and not me?
Right.
No, it's more about, when is it going to be? I can't wait for it to be my time.
Right, and people also have to understand, maybe God didn't bless you. I don't know if y'all believe in that, but maybe God didn't bless you because you're still dealing with that man or that woman. Some people cannot go to you for the top. They're only here for a season. So maybe you didn't learn your lesson yet. So that's why.
I completely believe that. God will not bless you if you got the wrong people around, because he don't want them receiving your blessings.
Exactly.
So stop, take that accountability.
Yes.
It's-
And I used to struggle with that.
Me
but
too,
As a
I
woman,
know.
I'm learning to be accountable for my actions.
My business partner, OG Bigger Rankin, he always says, stop pointing the finger and point the thumb.
I love that.
And me too, because we are
deep.
quick to point at other people why our stuff isn't working out. Nah, point that thumb at yourself and take that accoubility.
That's deep.
He
Shout
be
outs to
dropping
him.
them gems. He like a true OG.
Just put some game on me right now. It got me thinking like, damn, like what did I say last night?
Right, and that's the other thing too. It's like, I feel like if we always walk and speak our truth, we don't have to remember what we said, because we're living our truth too.
Yes, and a lot of people aren't authentic anymore, and it's sad. So
That is facts, definitely. So you mentioned launching a platform for artists.
yes.
Okay, so let's talk about that first. You don't have to give them too much of the info, because it's not out there yet, right?
Right.
Can you kind of give us an idea of what the concept's going to look like for this?
So I want the concept to be like somebody walking up to a door, boom, boom, knock on the door. I'm like, who at the door? They say their name, and I want the artist to give their name, where they're from, and just perform any song. I want to showcase more artists, because I feel like in South Jersey, we have a couple platforms, but we get overlooked from Philly and New York, because that's who we close next to. So I want to put on for Jersey.
I love that. And I feel like as an artist yourself, you could come up with a really creative idea, because you're going to create something that you would want to be involved with that's not out there yet.
Exactly. And I'm not money hungry, so I'm not going to do it for no high price out the ass. Of course, I got to get paid something, but I really want to showcase other artists. That's what it's all about.
Yes. Is your husband going to be the videographer? I see that camera in his hand
He
over there.
tried, but girl, he may be a part of the team. He got his own dreams and goals, so.
Is he involved in music as well?
Yes, he does music.
Okay, dope. Listen, having that supportive partner means everything.
Yes, it goes a long way. Like, people don't understand. If you have somebody in your corner just pushing you, telling you can do it, you'll be surprised how far you can go.
Absolutely. So when do you think that this new platform may launch? Are you looking to do it like fairly soon, or is it still kind of in the works?
Like in a year or two. I'm still
Okay.
trying to find a cameraman and set up a right team is everything, upcoming or not. Management, you need a right team.
Listen,
A good team.
Have that man sitting right there be...
Yes.
Listen, do some practice runs, because I'm coming from someone who's been doing this for 14 years. I have been through so many people of helping me. They come and go, because most people aren't going to see your vision the way you see it.
Right.
And they feel like, oh, if I'm not making a ton of money out the gate, I'm not doing this. It's not always about that. You know, I did a ton of free work in the early stages. It took me a while to be able to finally live off of this. So I would say just start.
Right, start with whatever equipment I have.
Just start. Listen, back in the day, I was recording my interviews off my cell phone.
I know,
because
that's
I
right.
couldn't afford cameras back then. You know, like I was literally recording them on my, but I was like, I ain't gonna stop me.
But that just goes to show the passion, because look where you are today. Like, it takes time. That's growth.
Yes.
Got to start somewhere.
So y'all in the South Jersey and Philly area, she's got a beautiful platform coming for you soon. We manifesting it
tune
right
in.
now.
Yes.
You also want to start a clothing line?
Yes, I want to start a clothing line, VC, my initials, and I want it to be for men, women. I just want to make clothes for people to feel good. So that's what I'm working on as well.
What is the style going to be like per se? Is it going to be like streetwear? Is it going to be like casual? Is it going to
Streetwear, casual. I'm trying to do also like birthday club outfits for females. I'm trying to do everything.
Got you. So you're going to have something for the fellas and for the ladies.
Of course, yes.
Definitely. What made you come up with that concept?
So basically, girl, I'm always shopping on Shein and Fashion Nova, but I'm like,
Me
I might as
too.
well start my own clothing line, because I kind of see like where they're going. They have similar tastes, and I'm like, I want something different. So that's what really I'm tired of the same old stuff, so I want something different.
Exactly. Kind of like with the developing a new platform. You're able to
Yes.
cater it to exactly how you want it because it's yours.
Right.
Same thing with the clothes. I feel like between Amazon and Shein and Fashion Nova, I know they get tired of delivering to my house because they be there all the time.
I love Fashion Nova, but I don't know. Like, I'm a natural body, and it's nothing wrong with that. But it's like they be giving like BBL clothing. I ain't got that. I just got the little booty, big boobs, real natural. I ain't got the
Little
BBL
booties
body.
matter, okay?
Okay, they do. So it's like I kind of want to do something on my own.
No, you're right, because let's just be honest. If you scroll through Fashion Nova, the women that they have on there, first of all, it's probably very photoshopped.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't look like that.
Like, nobody's waist is that. I mean, they be like that small of a waist, and they got these
Yes.
big old hips. I'm like, let's be realistic. Women don't look like that, or they don't look like that naturally. No
Right.
shade, but
No shade. I mean, y'all look good, but that's just not me when I wake up. so.
exactly. And how important is that to you to stay true to yourself on that aspect?
Very important. Like, I have pictures on my mirror when I wake up to look at myself, and I'm like, you're beautiful.
Yes.
I put sticky notes around my mirror. Y'all could think it's corny, but those are positive affirmations, because if not, social media will brainwash you. So you got to love yourself first.
Positive affirmations, we got to speak them every single day.
Yes. It's power
What-
in the tongue.
Power, absolutely, is very, very powerful. Do you see yourself being more than just an artist? It sounds like it, because you have this clothing line that you're working on, and the show you're working on. Perhaps actually becoming like a mogul in this music industry.
Yes, I want to be more than just an artist. Like, I want to songwrite for other artists. I want several businesses. Like, I see myself doing great things.
Definitely. What is a couple of goals that you're manifesting right now that you don't mind sharing with us, outside of what we already talked about?
To have a positive spirit, to be more kind-hearted to people, show sympathy, and to have patience.
Wow, that's major right there. Because that resonates with me, because I feel like what we put out into the world is what we get back in.
Most definitely.
We have to. I just made a post about it on Instagram yesterday. I'm like, nobody wants to deal with someone who has an a-hole attitude.
Right.
Like, a lot of these artists, and not just artists, I'm only picking on the artists because we're talking about music right now, but people in the world just have this a-hole attitude. They be feeling entitled and
Very arrogant. Be humble, because if not, God will humble you.
that is facts. And I'm like, nobody wants to deal with someone like that. Like,
Exactly.
having a good attitude don't make you soft. It makes you likable.
And it takes you a long way. It's not even about being a suck up. It's just you showing gratitude, humbleness, patience.
Definitely. When you're not creating music and you have some free time, me time, what do you enjoy doing?
Honestly, I listen to music. That's all I do. Like, if I'm not writing music, I'm listening to the Erica Badu, the Alicia Keys. Or I got a little puppy. I be with my dog.
That's funny, because I was just going to ask you if you're an animal lover. So what kind of puppy you
I
got?
have a Cavapoo. His
Aww,
name is Blaze.
that is cute. Do you have an Instagram for him?
No, I don't. So it's a crazy story, right? I got a dog, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's too much. I'm going to sell him. And then I'm like, I can't sell him. I love him. So now it's just me and him. But he does everything with me. So shout outs to him.
Because it becomes almost like your child.
Yes,
Let's
he's
be
family.
real.
He's family now.
It's funny because a lot of these pet Instagrams, they be blowing up.
They do.
You might want to that could, you never know. That might kind of put some spotlight on you too.
Yeah, I'm about to tap into that because we have a routine every morning. So why not broadcast that and show that?
Exactly, because you can do it without bringing people too much into your personal life.
Right.
Because I feel like there's a fine line between giving them too much and not giving them enough. As an artist, you want to be a little vulnerable because people want to know that you're a human being too.
Right. And they want to be you want to be relatable. That's the most important part.
Definitely. So what type of dog is it?
He's a Cavapoo.
Cavapoo. Instagram coming soon.
Yes, it is.
Definitely. With your degree in psychology, how do you keep your mind right, like with navigating, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of noise in this music industry. Like, how do you kind of balance that?
So I try to block out the noise because from being a psych major and studying body language, I could tell if somebody has bad energy or if they're very aggressive off the rip. That's a defense mechanism that they have through trauma. I try to just fuel the fire with positivity.
Yeah. What made you decide to go into that major? Because I love that.
Before I did music, I wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to be a listening ear. All my friends and family come to me for advice, and it makes me feel better knowing that I made them feel better just by being that ear they could vent to. So I'm like, I want to help other people.
Is that something in some way, shape, or form that you still want to pursue?
Yes, but I'm trying to put it through musical terms, like music-wise. I hope if somebody hears my music, I make turn-up music. I want it to be relatable, but also make you feel good.
Absolutely. I'm big on mental health. In fact, June is Men's Mental Health Month, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. Yeah. It's not talked about enough because there's a lot of men out here that I've learned over my 14 years of sitting down with the majority men that come through is that they were taught growing up that you got to be tough. You got to be hard. You can't show your emotions. Straighten your face. Don't cry. I hear that a lot. And I as the mother, and I'm probably old enough to be a lot of their mother, I'm like,
you look good.
Thank you. My son is 31 years old.
Still young.
Yeah, I'm 51, and it's like,
you look good, baby, because I didn't think you was in your 50s.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, listen, I drink my water and I mind my business.
Right, skin flourishing.
So I feel like as kind of that motherly figure, I be telling these young men, it is okay to show your emotions. If you have to cry from time to time, it is okay. Let it out.
Men are not robots. They're humans just like us. And I feel like as a woman, I want my man to feel and open up to me, because when we say, oh, you're a bitch for crying, it's like they're not affectionate. They don't know how to show love or receive it. So ladies, I feel like we should give men more grace.
I agree. I feel like coming from a woman's perspective, and I think you'll agree with me on this, I feel like it makes you more of a man because you don't care what other people think.
Exactly.
So yeah, like you have to be that safe space for them because men go through a lot in life,
They do, and they don't have a safe space where they can, let their feelings out. And that's a lot to deal with. Trying to be a provider, a protector, can't show my emotions. It's enough to make anybody crash out. So
listen, I feel like women are always like, but men don't go through what we go through, but we don't go what they go through either.
Exactly. Imagine have to provide, protect, make sure happy wife, happy life, take care of the kids, and then you can't cry. Or imagine a man being fired when he come off work. He not telling his wife because he's trying to hold it down. It's so much.
It is. It absolutely is. So with you, again, having this major, do you think, though, you would want to maybe have like a therapy clinic or anything? Is that ever on your radar?
I want to open up my own office.
Okay.
Probably have people work for me, a good team, and I just want to give back, give advice, and help people feel better.
I love it. That's beautiful. I feel like it takes the right people to be in that position because not everybody could hold it down like that.
Yes, it does. So that's how I pray. So God will reveal anything to me. So
you said that consistency is key for upcoming artists. Let's talk about that a little bit. What's helped you stay really consistent with your grind? Between going to school, being married, doing music. It's a lot.
So basically, I just try to be positive. I look at the legends that came before me and their journey, and it took them a long time. Yeah. Especially like the Jill Scotts, Erykah Badu. There was really no social media. Even like with Nicki and Cardi. Like Nicki was coming up where, was the Twitter starting to pop, but it still took her a while. And I'm like, if these women can do it, I can do it. I just keep pushing and pushing. And every year I see growth. More followers, more listeners, streams are going up. So that is some form type of growth. So I'm just going to keep going until I die, basically.
I know that's right. Do you feel like women are getting their proper shine right now in the music industry?
Yes, most definitely. Like, there's so many thriving women now. Like, women, they taking over, period.
How do you see yourself handling? We'll use Cardi B as an example because her name's always out there.
Yes, it's always buzzing.
It's always out there. They're always in her business. You know, between her relationships and personal and this, that, and the third. How do you prepare yourself mentally when you're in that type of spotlight?
I'm just telling myself now, I like how Cardi doesn't respond to it because honestly, we should only be talking about her music. What she dates and who she does, that's none of our business.
Facts.
We should only be into the music. So I'm just learning to, respond to those who support me, but it's trolls in the comments. So not everything is worth my energy. It's not worth my time, honestly.
Not everything deserves a reaction.
Exactly.
Like some people, some things, you just got to leave them where they're at. And I'm like, it don't make you a sucker to walk away from that. It makes you intelligent. It makes you smart.
Protecting your peace. Your peace matters. When you go into bed at night, do you want to be up, pressed about a troll in his mama basement telling you you're trash? Nah, it's your peace. Block them.
Because at the end of the day, I bet you they don't go to bed thinking about you. They worrying about how they're going to pay the rent.
Exactly. Clock that. Get a
Clock
job.
that. Exactly. So it's like one of my OGs had told me years back, and it's always stuck with me. He said, you need to learn to be more proactive in life than reactive because it's going to keep you out of a lot of bad situations. If you react to everything off of emotion, that's how people lose their life. That's how they become incarcerated.
Right.
Walk away from a situation.
Right. Learn to control your emotions because, 3 minutes could be like the worst 3 minutes of your life.
There was just like last weekend, I think in Vegas, 2 YouTubers were.
Yes.
You heard about that?
Yes, it was like a shooting and they were going at each other. I think the guy shot.
He shot and killed the other YouTuber and his wife.
Prayers for their family, but to the guy, I was like, was it worth it? Like, you did all that for what?
And respectfully, the guy was like 40 something years old. I'm like, dude, you're way too far in your life to be out here acting a fool like that.
And did it for clout, and it's like, for what?
Now you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. So that's my thing, is just,
it's not even worth it,
it's not worth it. Walk away from the situations. Like Pop said in the movie Friday, you live to see another day.
That's some real shit. Like, as you get older, it's real shit. Like, you don't want to go to jail. Like, I want my peace. I want my freedom. I'm not trying to be told when to wake up, what to eat. I like being able to get up out the crib and do what I want.
That is facts, definitely. If you could describe your sound in just 3 words, what would it be?
Unique, sexy, confident.
I love that. That you exude all of that.
Thank you.
Definitely. So the song, is it Salinko?
Yes, it's called Salinko.
Okay, I want to make sure I was saying it correctly. Don't come for me. All right, so it was used as the trending sound in Triller we were talking about earlier, with over 200,000 and counting views, right?
Yes.
If you had to do a remix on that record, who would you put on it?
Coy Leray. I love her.
Coy, come on, sis.
I'm manifesting that one day.
So why do you feel like she would be the perfect fit for it?
Because I feel like the vibe suits her, and like it's her type of beat. Like it's that laid back but still hype. So I feel like she would fuck with it for real.
I agree. She is a whole vibe. She's definitely a vibe.
She's humble. She's sweet. Like, shout outs to her. She's a girl's girl.
Let's talk about your EP. Is it 308 or how do you pronounce it?
It's 308, so that's actually my birthday, but this EP means a lot to me because it's growth from last year, and I feel like I'm being reborn.
You're an Aries?
I'm a Pisces.
You're a Pisces. Okay, so Aries is a little bit further in the month.
Yes.
So you're a Pisces. Okay, so that's a personal timestamp for you.
Yes.
So how long was this project in the works?
So this project has been in the works for like over a year. I mean, I put out a song or 2 that's going to be on the EP, but it still shows my growth, and like I think people are going to like it. I got some relatable songs on there, some turn up songs, and some deep songs. So
you have a well-rounded project, a little bit for everybody.
A little bit of everything.
That's hard. I love it. Who are some of the producers you worked with on the project?
Come On Tank, shout outs to him. I have a feature from Only Heaven. She's a New Orleans bounce artist. Shout out to her. And Blue, he's from South Jersey. He's another producer. So I'm excited for people to hear what I have.
Definitely. Is there an anticipated release date or time frame yet?
So I'm trying to shoot for the end of June, but I'm still getting little stuff together, little cover art, little pieces like that.
Yeah.
But by July, I'll be out.
I know that's right. Is this your debut project?
Yes.
That's exciting. This is your baby right here, right?
Yes, I'm so excited.
How many tracks?
7.
Okay, that's dope. I love it because it's not too long, but not too short.
Right.
Nice little 7-piece.
Right.
That is dope. Is there any visuals yet for any of the records?
So not yet, but I'm trying to come out with at least like 3 music videos for some of my songs on the EP.
Got you. Tropical Magnum, is that going to be one of the records on the EP?
Yes, I'm doing a music video for today. Actually, tonight, actually.
Okay, dope. Where you filming? Like, what area you filming? You know?
It's gonna be Atlanta, some area up there.
Got you. That is dope, man. You got to come film some sort of video or something when you're out here. That's hard.
Yes.
Definitely. So that's the current single that you're pushing.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it. Like, what inspired this track? Like, what does it mean to you?
So this track is, it's a feel-good track. It's the summertime. You want to have fun, shake a little ass here and there, have a drink in your hand. It's a real get you confidence song for the ladies, something to feel sexy to.
Yeah, that is dope. Who's filming it for you?
So shout out to Quan. He's gonna be the one filming and recording it. So shout outs to him.
Definitely. Well, we do have it loaded up, ready to go. It's also in rotation with us here at the Hype, so we're gonna check it out. Before we do, is there anything else that you're working on that we have not talked about that you need to be put on game with?
So I'm about to release my EP, but I'm working on another EP. And this EP is going to be different. I want it to be more just raw and uncut. These are going to come from everyday, like job issues. You know, everything people can relate to, heartbreak. So I'm going to be more vulnerable in the second EP.
I love that because, like you said, it's being that vulnerability, people relate to it.
Exactly.
Because whether people admit to it or not, they need to hear that type of stuff.
No, you do. So you can understand I'm human too. And I don't rap about shit I ain't do or I ain't been through. So it's all realness over here.
Absolutely. For people that want to follow your journey, where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at exotic_Vioticc with 2 C's. I'm also on Twitter, which is now X, Banger, BANGER_08.
Got it. Are you on TikTok as well?
Oh, yes. Lord, I have like 5 TikTok accounts. But follow the main TikTok account. It's Vioticc, VIOTICC.
Definitely. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in. Who do you want to give thanks to for supporting you?
Shout outs to my man.
My man.
Okay. Shout out to, my father and my close family and friends.
I love that. That. Your dad still lives in Philly?
He lives in Jersey now.
He's in Jersey now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Got close family, both close by.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, we got a record loaded up and ready to go. Do you want to introduce it for us so we can check it out?
This is Tropical Magnum by your girl, Truly Vioticc, and I hope y'all like it.
Y'all stay tuned for it.
So I did that travel and I see you, boy.
You know what it is when he send that text. You know. Yeah. You know I'm pulling right up. You know I'm feeling for that. Skip, I don't work for that.